Thursday, November 17th, 2022. And this is 413 Sportstalk. We are here. We're returned again. I'm here rocking my 413 Elite jersey. Shout out to the 413 Elite, Springfield's AVA team. South Arion. Make sure you follow the 413 Elite on Facebook, on YouTube. We're everywhere. And make sure you pay attention, especially to the Facebook page, as regular updates about the team, tickets, the venues, different events that the 413 Elite has going on with the community. You can all find it there. And I am proudly representing my favorite ball team. Yeah. We're exactly 1 week away from my favorite holiday of the year. The matter of fact, the best holiday ever. Centered around the two most important things of all: football and food. But anyway, yeah, back to the present moment and what's going on now. So you know, I'm gonna put my tentacles everywhere we can to make this Thanksgiving episode the best. So yeah, please sit back and relax. Kick your feet up. Light one up if that's you. Get ready, because we're about to begin. And we're starting right off the bat with Western Mass Sports. This is how we're going to start it off. Girls high school soccer in the MIAA postseason. We've reached the semifinal round. First up at 6:30 p.m., the Division III semis bring us to the eastern part of the state in a battle of two schools who have yet to lose on the big stage as Hanover hosts Dover-Sherborne. If you love slow, fundamentally sound soccer, you need look any further. Hanover advances with a 1-goal victory. Okay, so that was it. 1-0 Hanover. As girls high school soccer continues, we stay east of the 413 for the nightcap that started at 7. The Division IV semis boast two of the state's top soccer squads, as Littleton is on the road and they face a high-scoring machine in Northbridge High School. Tonight, though, it was the intensity and energy they came with after every score on the defensive side of the ball. They really applied the clamps. So the lone goal they scored as the game neared its end mattered not. Northbridge wins 2-1 and advances to the D3 state finals. More girls high school MIAA scores. The semifinal round continues. Divisions 1, 3, 4, and 5. Algonquin 2, Wellesley 1. Division 3, Dedham 3, Stoneham 2. Hanover 1, Dover-Sherborne 0, as we talked about at the beginning. Division 4, Cohasset 3, Hampshire 1, and Northbridge 2, Littleton 1. For Division 5, the Munson Mustangs beat the out of Whitenville Christian 6-1. Munson's first D5 championship appearance since 2015. Keep in mind. But hold up, we're not finished. Girls High School Field Hockey MIAA tournament is also in its semifinal round. Both of these games are in Eastern Mass as well. On a chilly night, we have two great matchups that both got underway at 7. Danvers hasn't lost a game in over a year and took the prestigious record with them on the road to play Neshoba, a unit who's also boasting a perfect record and are scoring 2 more goals per game than they averaged during the regular season. Division 2 semifinals, Long Meadow 2, Masconomet 1. Roxanne put this team on her back and performed like a star. 2 goals, 2 assists as the Lady Lancers win and advance to the D2 championship game on November 19th, 2022. They play Neshoba. And Neshoba beat Danvers 2-0, as we talked about at the beginning. Neshoba will play Long Meadow Saturday afternoon for the state's Division 2 crown. Division 3 semis, Sandwich 1, Newburyport 0. Good thing there was only one sandwich, because I wasn't that hungry. Watertown 6, Dover-Sherborne 0. And that is it for the girls' side. Boys' side, Boys High School Soccer MIAA postseason tournament. Divisions 1 through 4 are checking in right now, so without further ado, let's get into it. First, we sip this Gatorade. Yo. Anyway, one game with the same names for both teams. Or could it be 2 different people? I'm not really sure. Anyway, St. John's beat St. John's Prep 1-0. Division 2, we have Oliver Ames High School going up against Plymouth North. People weren't sure if these Tigers were an elite team, the Oliver Ames Tigers. During their first month of play, they went 2-0-2, outscoring opponents 7-3. Defensively, they struggled at times with communication, resulting in 2 consecutive ties, which raised a lot of eyebrows. As a team, it was time to do better. Come together and fix the issues in practice so that they don't repeat themselves in future games. Well, they did just that, and then some, winning 14 games straight, shutting out opponents in 11 of those contests. They rattled off 7 games in a row as well in that fashion. They beat Plymouth North High School 2-0 and advanced to the Division II championship game and host Hopkinton Saturday evening, November 19th at 5:30. Division 3 featured a team from Western Mass that I have now ranked number 1. I had that ranked number 10 before the tourney started. The only loss they suffered was to Ludlow on October 16th. I believe I was at that game. Was the only blemish on this team's resume. Unfortunately, though, for the Orioles, Dedham had other plans instead. After an opening period with both sides jumping on the board, the game was relatively quiet. And even though Belchertown possessed the ball for most of the second half, Dedham had something for that. Excuse me for the little pause. Senior Juan Pablo Giardo scored one of his own. With 8 minutes left to play, they led 2-1 and made sure they kept Belchertown out of scoring position. The D3 championship game is Saturday at 4:30 p.m. and Newburyport will have its work cut out for themselves to try to score on that trap defense. We'll see. Division 4 was between Blackstone Valley, formerly BMR back in the day. If you know, you know. Wink, wink. I'll look in my past. And Randolph High School. The latter didn't even stand a chance. Score was 3-1, and Blackstone Valley will play one of the Western Mass top-ranked teams in the number 4 South Hadley Tigers Saturday morning at 10:30 for the Division 4 crown. That's it for this episode, 462 of 4-3 Sports Talk. I'm Raheem Escalade. Thank you very much for continuing to support the show and tune in, even when the views haven't been they're the highest. We've still continued to crank out the best possible product, but the best possible product is going to get better. 413 Sports Talk Revamped is coming soon. In 8 episodes, you all know what we are talking about, and the show will be making a transition of sorts that we are being tight-lipped on, and on Thanksgiving, we will let you guys know what's going on with that. Episode 463 will be yours Thursday morning, and I can't wait to see you there. Have a great night, everybody, and